Unit 4, Practice 2, Man on the Street Interviews.
This is Dave Murphy here with our Man on the Street interview. I asked 5 people to tell me about the most unusual thing that they like to do by themselves. So, let's hear what our Man on the Street has to say.
Hi, my name is Karen McMillan, and the thing I like to do by myself is dance. Maybe it's not that crazy, but I love to go to parties and dance alone. If I'm at a party and a guy asks me to dance, I will. But to be honest, I prefer to dance alone.
I'm Christopher Parker, and the thing I like to do by myself is to play chess. Ever since I was a child, I have played chess. I read all the books and then played the games in the books by myself. If I have someone to play with, that's fine, but it's not necessary.
Well, my name is Monica Andrews. I'm an introvert, and so I like to do most things by myself. But I suppose the most unusual thing I like to do by myself is to sing. I sing all the time. At home, at work, in the shower, walking on the street, driving in my car, on the bus, anywhere. People say I have a nice voice, but I would never want to sing with a group.
Hi, I'm Daniel Marquez. I really like people and like to do things with my friends. But the thing that I like to do by myself is play video games. My friends all like to get together and play video games, but I never go because I don't like to play with others. When I play video games alone, I can do it at my own pace and don't have to impress anyone with how I play.
My name is Nancy Chang, and the most unusual thing that I like to do by myself is to paint. I don't mean that I like to paint pictures. What I like to do is paint the house. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but it's really relaxing for me. I usually paint our house about once a year. I usually start with the living room, do the dining room, and then the bedrooms. When I finish inside, I do the outside.
Unit 4, In-Class Activity 1.
I was fixing lunch yesterday and I was chopping vegetables for the soup. I don't know how it happened, but I myself with the knife. I had to get 6 stitches to close the wound in my hand.
I had lunch with an important client last week, and we were eating at a nice restaurant. I picked up my glass, and somehow I wine all over myself. It was so embarrassing.
This morning I was in a hurry, and I myself shaving. I was bleeding pretty badly, so I had to put a bandage over the wound. Everybody at work was looking at me funny all day.
Last Saturday, I was on the phone with a friend, and my son Johnny got into my purse and took out some matches. I didn't realize it, but he started playing with them. Suddenly, I heard him crying. He himself with the matches. Luckily, he wasn't seriously injured.
I was cleaning the garage last weekend, and I put my hand into a box to remove some tools. I didn't realize that there was a nail in the box, and I myself badly on the nail. It bled a lot, but I didn't have to go to the doctor, fortunately.
This is going to sound really stupid, but I was eating a hot dog last Saturday and I accidentally myself. I couldn't believe it. I wasn't paying attention and I got my finger too far into my mouth. What an idiot.
Unit 4, Practice 4, The Camping Trip.
How was the camping trip?
It was great. We really enjoyed ourselves. It was so nice to spend a week away from the city and to be out by ourselves.
Sally, what happened to your hand? How did you hurt yourself?
Oh, that. I was preparing some fish that Tim caught for dinner, and I cut myself with a knife.
And Tim, what happened to your arm?
Oh, this. I burned myself when I was cooking the fish.
It sounds like camping can be dangerous.
Not really, although you do have to protect yourself from the wild animals.
Wild animals? Did you see any wild animals?
Only a bear. It was on the other side of the river.
Weren't you afraid?
No, it was trying to catch a fish in the river. It was by itself and didn't seem at all interested in us.
Well, after everything you told me, I don't think I ever want to go camping.
Unit 4, Practice 6. What's new?
Ellen, is that you?
Oh, hi, Grace. Yes, it's me.
What happened to you?
Well, I had a little accident 2 days ago.
I can see that. How did it happen?
Well, I was going to cross the street, and I checked to see if any cars were coming. I didn't notice that there was a big hole in the street, and I stepped into it and fell. I cut myself on some glass that was in the street, and I broke my arm and I scraped my face.
It looks like you hurt yourself pretty badly.
Yeah, the doctor says that I'll be fine in about a week, and that my arm will be okay in about 6 weeks. So what's new with you?
Well, my big news is that I'm getting married in 3 months.
Really? Isn't that sudden?
Not really. Ted and I met each other at work about 2 years ago. We always got along really well, and then things just evolved. First, we had lunch with each other every day, and then dinner, and then we started going out on weekends, and well, you get the picture.
I'm really happy for you. When is the big day?
The wedding is set for June 18th. You'll be getting an invitation in the mail in a few weeks.
Wonderful. Hey, do you think you and Ted might have some time next weekend? Mark and I would love to have you to the house for dinner.
That sounds great. Let me check with Ted and I'll give you a call tonight.
Well, it was great to see you.
You too, and take care of yourself.
Thanks, I will.
Unit 5. Keywords and expressions. To raise. To raise. To raise. Around. 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 Bacon. 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 Chores. 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 Field. 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 Hills. 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 In the country. In the country. In the country.
Hola, buen día. Primero que nada, gracias por estar viendo este video, por tu tiempo, este video presentación. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, asesor financiero con 10 años de carrera bancaria. Actualmente me especializo en el área de divisas, tipo de cambio, ofreciendo lo que son estrategias, herramientas y servicios para optimizar esos ejercicios, esas operaciones. ¿Cómo? Con posturas, órdenes en mercado, un sistema que se queda trabajando 5 días de la semana, los 24 horas que el mercado está activo. Análisis técnico, básicamente la verificación de gráfico para sacar tendencias, soportes y resistencias, ver probabilidades y pronósticos. Y administración de riesgos para administrar lo que es a un lapso de tiempo, proteger la tesorería de la empresa por la volatilidad de precios. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, gracias por mirar este video. Saludos.